Timeboxing Trilogy Part 9, Birthlines and Timeboxing, written by Khatzumoto, posted in October of 2010. What's that? The meaning of the word trilogy? Don't even start. Just don't. Today, I'm going to quickly share with you a little technique I came up with recently that uses birthlines to approach tasks where unnecessary fear and BS is involved. To keep things short, I will assume you already know what birthlines are. Basically, this technique combines decremental and incremental timeboxing with birthlines. What happens is that the birthlines keep decrementing in distance, while the work that's done at the birthline increments. So like this. Rest for 64 minutes, then birthline 0, work for 1 minute, then rest for 32 minutes, then birthline 1, work for 2 minutes, then rest for 16 minutes, then birthline 2, work for 4 minutes, then rest for 8 minutes, then birthline 3, work for 8 minutes, then rest for 4 minutes, then birthline 4, work for 16 minutes, then rest for 2 minutes, then birthline 5, work for 32 minutes, and then return to 1. So what's happening up there is that we're halving the time between birthlines while doubling the length of time boxes. The actual numbers are, of course, up to you. I don't use birthlines like this all the time, but this kind of inverse timeboxing is useful for easing yourself into things that would otherwise get unnecessarily avoided. Things like, filling in the tax forms. For writing AJATT itself, I mostly use parabolic timeboxing. If you have a task that you're avoiding, one thing you can do is start with this inverse timeboxing or birthline timeboxing, or whatever you're going to call it, and then, once you're past the worst of the fear and avoidance, switch to a simpler timeboxing method. That's it. Pretty simple. First, you want to rest for a whole hour, then work for just 1 minute. So you don't even have to stop procrastinating to begin with, smiley face. Life is sweet, isn't it?